I'm gonna break down the trade I took yesterday, and discipline really kicked in, not gonna lie, because I could have taken it going back up, as you can see, but I'm gonna break down what I saw market open, right? So that's not the one I was looking at. No. Okay, so yesterday we had, okay, I'm gonna remove this. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that. Actually, let me just remove it. I'll just do it, play it back for you. So I noticed before session we had this gap, right? This February gap, right? Let me just mark it out. Fine. So I'm like, okay, if price is gonna respect it, it's probably gonna wanna reverse, right? Go to these buys. So I was targeting this, but then I did notice that there's another gap here that was not filled, that was made before session. So it was an obvious magnet for where price wanted to go. Cool beans, right? Anyway, so I waited, and I waited. Session kicked in, there was this big ass gap that came through. So I marked it out. It kind of got respected, not gonna lie. And then, yeah, then pretty much saw this, entered here, stops above here, somewhere here. And then I was actually targeting the buyers, not gonna lie, like somewhere here. Almost got there. But then what made me close was price ended up getting to that gap I mentioned before, right? And I actually thought it inversed before, which is crazy. So I guess I was supposed to close in any case. So there was that other gap that we, oh my god, I need to do this again. There was this other gap that was made here. Cool, I saw that. I was like, I'm really not gonna. If I see an inverse out of here, I'm exiting. And I thought it inversed somewhere here with this candle, but then it didn't. It ended up inversing right about here. Then I closed like right about somewhere here, maybe like 173. Yeah, and then I was out. Cool. Then I'm like, would it have presented another opportunity, which it did, in actual fact. Somewhere here. Then I could have taken, if I missed that sell, I could have taken the buy, going back up, stops below there, and then just target that high that I saw. Not really the sellers, but even if it was here, I would have been good though, like 1 to 3, that's amazing. And then that was it, bro, simple. And now market is open. I'm just gonna delete all this because it's already played out. So now what I'm seeing currently is there is a gap here, right? There's a gap here that has not been tapped into. I was just playing around here. And what is price doing? Price is about to inverse here at the buyers, so we could look to see it buy up. I would have taken it here, but then I would have been stopped out. So yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. I might take this one, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, peace.